But I was going to add on to the previous one. They start to show it's like we come in innocent like that. We are like that, where we are just who we are and true to us. It's like without any inhibitions, without any shame or blame or guilt or whatever. And then it just starts to get piled onto us because of others' projections and fears and pains and hurts and worries. And again, it's 99% is not done. I don't believe intentionally. I really don't. And so it's just this muddled mix. And so it's like you start to have trepidation, right? You stop going into everything fully open and wholeheartedly because all the times you had, you start to get hurt. So you start to get worn down. You start to like close up. It's this whole idea you hear all the time. I just think of Rumi when they start talking like that, because it is the idea of we put barriers up around our heart. We stop being authentically ourselves with others. We start to wear our masks. We start to protect ourselves. We start to do all these things. And in doing such, we are protecting us from no one and nothing. And we're just avoiding ourselves, and we're hurting ourselves, and we're keeping ourselves locked up and locked away, and not going after what we desire. And so it's like, but it also makes sense, right? Like you can only go in wide open and get so many swords before you're like, okay, I don't think this is wise, right? I think maybe I'm not so smart, right? Like and that's good, because then it helps you have more introspection and have more understanding and discernment and seeing where you're not loving yourself. And they're showing it's like a fine line. It can be tricky because sometimes it is you just need to shore up your discernment. Sometimes it is you just need to slow down, right? Sometimes it's many of just like little tweaks. Sometimes it is just sometimes it is just the slightest little tweaks, but we make it massive. And we're like, oh, that's all I had to do? Yeah, that's all you had to do. But sheesh, you did a whole overhaul, right? But that's okay too. It's all okay. It's all fine. And yet, the only thing we're ever really trying to do is get back to who we were when we first came in, right? Because we were pure and innocent then. But the second it just you start getting tainted. And so it's like you wind all the way up to realize that, to only have to unravel it all to get back to you, to remember you, to open your heart back up, to fully love and accept yourself. But it's like you have to go through life to experience and understand all that, to learn all that, to see all that, to understand that, and to see how much you love yourself. Are you going to get back to yourself now that you can see all that? Or are you going to stay steeped in what you've chosen you don't like and it doesn't feel good, but you're too afraid or too tired or too exhausted or too, I don't know, get out the excuse book. I'm sure there's a heavy one back there somewhere. Plop it on out and start to flip through your book of excuses, or shut the fuck up. Start doing that shit. Start loving you. Silence down that voice who wants to give you your book of excuses. Shred the book of excuses, right? Burn that shit up. And just start loving you, start remembering you, start unraveling you so you can get back to you. Because that's what's going to call in your compliment. Maybe that's what we need to start saying, right? That has been coming up a lot lately, hasn't it? Because I've been tripping on my words a lot lately. The universe is our mirror. So it's showing us. It's more that we have to get clear in fully loving and embracing ourselves and getting clear on what it is we want. It can be a little confusing, isn't it? I'm actually wondering if they're showing me a new concept or a new understanding on this, because we are only calling in ourselves all the time. But what is it once you bust through the mirror, once you get through all those levels, once you get full clarity on who you are and fully love and embrace yourself and swallow that mirror, right? When you absorb that mirror, when you go into that mirror, when you pop that illusion, when you become you, when you are fully embodying the universe, it is then you are the genie. So then you get to decide and choose your complement. But then that's the whole other new form of lesson of understanding, of up-leveling, of that power of choice, right? It's like you've already absorbed the mirror and embody the mirror. So now, what do you choose, right? And I'm still not verbalizing it like they would like me to, because it's suggesting to get clearer on that. It's like, it's not just language and verbiage, not just communication, but understanding. And I just they keep bringing me back to that one post about, it's that understanding of embodying your full self, loving yourself, and standing firm in your truth and your confidence that you are the moon, right? Let's just use that same example. You're feminine, you feel good, it feels relaxed, it feels beautiful, and you want that complement. You want the sun, you want that strong masculine energy who is truly confidently that. It's not the fake bravado, it's not the immature masculine, it's not the mask, it's not the version of a man that they've been taught or told, right? It's not the bullshit. It's like they too have swallowed the mirror. They too have fully embodied themselves. They too have fully have seen themselves, know themselves, love themselves, accept themselves, are themselves, can stand strong and erect in their truth and their confidence. That is so sexy, right? And so it's like they are who they are, and they are choosing what they're choosing. It's that strength and it's that power that is so sexy and confident, that they fully know who they are, they fully love who they are, they fully accept who they are, and they're fully competent and powerful enough to stand in that truth and not waver based on outside factors. And so it's like those two complement one another, because they're both doing that same thing, embodying the full mirror, the full embrace of who they are, right? Fully loving and accepting themselves and confident in knowing who they are, that it's the exact same energy embracing both of them that pulls them together, but they themselves are a complement to one another. I think that might have been said better. Right? It's like, so what's the match is that you both have fully embraced yourselves and accept yourselves, love yourselves, know yourselves, own yourselves, and do not mirror anything outside yourselves. You are the mirror. You're not mirroring anything outside of you. You just are who you are. You're authentically yourself, and you choose what you choose based on your preferences, not to get a damn thing. Hopefully you can hear that. And so that's the exact same, right? That's the same intention, same core, same alignment, same erectness, same truth, same power. So that attracts. And then it's like that attracts, that power, that light, that illumination, that alignment attracts the same alignment, light, truth, power. And yet it's that beautiful, beautiful complement. It's not identical. The moon is the moon and the sun is the sun. And they stand strong independently, but they complement one another. Okay, I'll go on and on and on and on. I think you heard it. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.